afternoon. It is March the 6th, 2023, and that is never a good sign right there. We got the, I'll put it up there. We got the ambulance here at the port taking somebody ashore. Anyhow, it's unfortunate that happens, but it happens. So somebody's just might not have been feeling too good for a little bit, so they're going to port. But anyhow, it's good to know that there is a service when you get off here. And but anyhow, so getting off the Enchanted Princess right now and going walking into Curaçao. It is quite breezy, stormy, and the waves are pretty wild. Been on this cruise ship for a long time, the Enchanted Princess, and we've never aborted 2 cruise ports ever that I can remember. So we were scheduled 2 days ago to be in Bonaire, and that did not happen. And because the captain tried to dock the Enchanted Princess, but it was 35-mile-an-hour to 40-mile-an-hour winds like they are now. So you probably can't even understand what I'm saying because of the wind gusts through this microphone. But there's another cruise ship in port here, Ada, A-I-D-A. I believe that is one of the European cruise ships. There is a tanker out, but also, besides Bonaire being aborted, we also aborted Aruba. So we bypassed Aruba last night to get to here in Curaçao. And Curaçao's a good place. It's not as good as Bonaire and Aruba. A lot of people have been disappointed because Bonaire is known for their snorkeling and reefs and scuba diving. And so that was aborted. And Aruba is a very Western, Americanized island. I mean, they have Walmart and Home Depots and Taco Bells and Applebee's and Lowe's, and so it's a great port to come to. Lots of really upscale casinos in Aruba. But anyhow, here we are in Curaçao, and Curaçao is spelled really funny for how it's pronounced. It's C-U-R-A-C-A-O. A lot of people used to say it's Caraca or Caraco, but it's called Curaçao.
Thank you.
So I'm not sure what they're doing here. It might be an excursion. We're just going to walk about here for a little bit. You can see the waves just crashing up on the jetties. So snorkeling, probably not the best time. We're going to take a little walkabout. This is the market here in Curaçao. As soon as you get off the port, they sell a lot of tchotchkes. And like I always say, whatever you buy there, you may find at your next garage sale for sale. So anyhow, just lots of little souvenirs. Curaçao has a main bridge you can see up there. Let me put that up a little higher. You can see a main bridge, and really the only thing to do in Curaçao is you need to take an excursion. So I'm going to put this back down to 1 again. So we've got taxis and private tours. We're going to find out about that right now. There is the Wynwood Casino. It's part of, I believe it's part of the Renaissance hotel chain. But I've been there many times. It's straight ahead. You got to go through that checkpoint right there. You can see the gate right there. You can see the gate checkpoint. And it's a nice little shopping area. Let's venture through there real quick. Well, then we'll come back on the tour side. But look, wow, that got him. They got queso and Gouda tasting. They're known for their local rum of Curaçao. You can see right here, Anabe. But they have the blue Curaçao. See, everything is They have the blue carousel, they have draft beers, they got people in big shoes right there. Look at that. I'm gonna walk past them, taking a little bit longer than normal to take pictures. And anyhow, here's the little kind of bar right up here. You can sit and have a frosty beverage. But let's just look at these waves of crashing. And keep in mind that the cruise ship here, is stopping some of these waves. Watch this one going in right here. Let's see what we got here. Oh, wait. Now that one was supposed to foam. But you can imagine how rough it is out there in the Caribbean Sea. And there's the ambulance taking the person from the cruise ship. And I'm not sure. The cruise ship leaves today at 5:30. And right now it's 11:15 carousel time. All the times on the Southern Caribbean cruise trips, always keep in mind that you put your clock ahead of time. So right now, back Eastern time in the United States, it's 10:15 a.m. But it's 11:15 a.m. here in Curaçao, Aruba, Bonaire, Antigua, any of those places. It's an hour ahead. When you go on the Western cruise itinerary, such as Cozumel, Roatan, Belize, all of those go back an hour. And so instead of 10:15 Eastern time, it would be 9:15 in the morning. So they always push the clocks 1 hour ahead, and then the last sea day they turn back to Eastern time, if you will. But anyhow, it's starting to rain here right now. You can see the clouds are forming. It's just a nice little party vibe going. You know, they got blue carousel, orange carousel, red carousel. They got cream banana carousel, peach schnapps. And anyhow, I'm not a drinker, but I can tell you one thing for sure. I had this blue carousel rum before. You can see it right there. And I had that in I don't know, it was like a pina colada. That's what it was, frozen pina colada. And it about took me out. It was hot, so hot out here. You know, it must have been 100 degrees. It was back in like August or something. And all I can tell you is from drinking one of those things in the hot heat, and it's so sugary, I didn't feel too swift afterwards. I'm not sure if it was the alcohol or the sugar, but I don't recommend those. So anyhow, we're just taking a little walkabout here. This is the mall here. Somebody's trying to sell something, and it's raining, so I don't know. The lens may get some. Let me get one of those. Absolutely.
Yes. Good luck.
Thank you. So I just got my regular $5 free play from Wind Creek Casino. That's Honest Abe on there. $5 bill. Well, $5 free pay bill. Honest Abe. I've been in here many times in this casino. It's let's just say it's a little dark in here, and the odds aren't really in your favor. But I'm gonna put this up so you can see it close up. You can see right through there. Wind Creek Casino. So we're gonna just walk back around, put it down on regular. We're gonna go the historical walking tour. Give a little picture of that one. You get the language. The inhabitants of Curaçao are multilingual. The Curaçao people in general understand and speak Dutch, English, Spanish, and some word I can't pronounce. PAPIAMENTO. The official languages are PAPIAMENTO and Dutch, of which PAPIAMENTO is the native language. It gradually developed during the 17th and 18th century as a means of communication in a multi-ethnic community dominated by the Africans imported as slaves, whose Western African language maintained its structure and sound laws and borrowed words from all the other languages. Amerindian, Portuguese, Spanish, Dutch, English, and adapted them to create this unique native language. So this is the historical walking tour. Continue to the next story. This is story number 3 of 7. Let's go to the next story. Okay. I've been here many times, but that's the first time I ever read that before. So ditch the idea of excursion to snorkeling. Let me tell you something else that is just not fun for you. There's a tanker out there. Let's bring that up a little bit bigger. I hope you all don't think these little walking tours that I do are corny. They're real. I just want to show different things and different aspects sometimes of not taking a cruise ship excursion and just getting off the cruise ship and walking. So like I say, this is always the real. This is the raw stuff. And you can see right there is the cruise ship, and just make a right and you're in this little village. And so, you know, there is, you know, it's always 5 o'clock in Curaçao. You know, Jimmy Buffett sings it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Bless you. So anyhow, it's always 5 o'clock in Curaçao. So that means drinking all the time. So anyhow, nice little bar. Looks like they got some wrestling going on the TV up there. Little WWE wrestling. So this is called the Wind Creek Casino Carnival Casino. I don't know if that's affiliated with Carnival, but I know that it's hard to win in there. But this is like a little resort here. This is a little resort mall. And anyhow, we're gonna just keep on rolling. If I don't trip over the floor, let's see here. Information. Welcome to, yep, it's Renaissance. This is like the Renaissance Mall and also hotel. And they got all the things. They got the different perfume, skincare places. They got services. They got restaurants and entertainment. They got accessories. If you want jewelry, right there. Have you ever thought about going to Buddha? They have a Swarovski. They have them all. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, they all have them all.
Absolutely. Well, I'm on a cruise ship every day, so I understand they have them all. Anyhow, there we go here. How are you doing?
All right.
Fantastic. We got some pretty flowers, but this is part of the residence resort. I'm not sure if it's an all-inclusive or what it is, but it's a nice place. And but they have the casino is hooked up into there. Oh yeah, the fort is right down here too. And we're gonna go to that. And never forget, at every port, I don't care where you're at, Diamonds International is always prevalent. It's always here. It's a staple. We got some nice little shops in here. There's the Mom Company. Wonder what they sell at the Mom Company. Home goods. And there's this bank up here. Banking in international is a really odd thing. I believe this bank is called Flow. And there's some restrooms right there, but here's the fort right here. They call it RIF Fort, R-I-F. We're gonna look at the big cannons. So the fort, just like we were up in Grenada, I did that one video, it's the same thing here. You get to go up in this fort. Here is the big cannons. Here's the directory of there. But here is welcome to Residence Mall in RIF Fort. So let's just stop this video at this point, and then let's go into the fort. Welcome to the RIF fort, established in 1828, Curaçao. So you can see here we've got Tommy Jeans right there. We got Swarovski. We got I think that's Nautica store right there, and it's like a little more upscale shopping mall that's right here next to the fort. Unlike a lot of the other ports, which is selling T-shirts and tchotchkes. But here is the Renaissance Mall and RIF fort. So let's just do this. Till then, subscribe to my channel. You'll have a really good day. Okay, we're going to continue. Since we're just going to continue this fun. Welcome to Curaçao. And it is March the 6th, 2023. And we are going to go through this RIF. You think it's RIP, like rest in peace, but it's RIF. I don't know what exactly it stands for, but this is another part of the mall and the fort. So let's say if you're interested in a tattoo, there you go. If you're interested in Buddha to Buddha jewelry, there you are. BTB, Buddha to Buddha. Anyhow, they got gondola, Italian fusion, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Just nice little places. They got the jewel lines, blissful waves. This is all enclosed basically in the old fort. Great idea, great concept. They got a spa there. They got Epsilon, that's the dive and snorkeling shop. They got pancakes and restaurants and all kinds of things. So I'm not sure. This is the historic RIF fort wall, and so we're not going to go up that one yet. We're going to go up a different one where you get to walk up and stand out at. Let's just see what we got here. It kind of has the resemblance, a very small version of the Alamo in Texas. So it has that same vibe. You got some all brick sidewalks you can see, and then you have, it looks like a lot of the fort, the cobblestone, the whatever you want to call it. So you got some birds that chirping. We're going to go up in this little part of the observatory tower. That's the Sopranos. If you're wondering, you want pizza? That's the Sopranos piano bar. I guess it's not, I'm not sure if it's pizza or not, but it's a piano bar. Okay, we're going to get this a little closer here. The historic RIF fort is inscribed on UNESCO World Heritage List. The RIF fort was built in 1828 to protect the entrance of St. Anna Bay and the outer part of Otro Banda. Watch your step and enjoy the view. So they were protecting the entrance of the bay. I don't know, they're yelling, yeah, but we're going to walk up these stairs. So we'll walk up these stairs and steps. You see what we got when we look out. So I guess this is where they were firing cannons from, is my first guess would be. They have those little holes, and let me show you. So it's windy out here today, but Curaçao's pretty. Look at the colorful homes, houses. condos. Oh, there's a bunch of seagulls. Somebody must be feeding the seagulls. It looks like that's another part of the port. You can see those holes in the wall. Definitely they put big guns, I'm telling you that, if not cannons, through those to stop all the intruders trying to get to here. So when boats came in, they were getting blasted, I'm telling you that. This was built, like I said, in 1828. You saw the sign there. There's a little guy out in a little boat. You can see he's moving quite a bit. I'd say that these waves, these swales, are maybe, I don't know, 5 feet, maybe 5 feet, maybe 6. I made the right decision not to snorkel here, that's for sure. But you can see right here, these are the holes right here. I would suspect they were used for bombing. So looking down here. Like I've said, these are raw videos, unedited, but it makes you at least get a little sense of what it is like when you get off the cruise ship and you want to walk through the port. This is walking through the port. And you don't even have to pay the price of a cruise to walk through the port like this. But, like all my videos show, if you do a few of my ideas, you won't ever have to pay for a cruise, and they'll all be free. And I'll tell you, that is the truth. That is the truth. Never pay for a cruise. I counted up the other day, I have like 600 free cruise days already booked with the casino, or the casinos between Carnival and Princess. I have them already booked and paid for through July 2025 by the Players Clubs. So, anywho, there's a nice little boat going in. It's some sort of a pilot boat, perhaps, that escorts the cruise ships back out. But it is starting to rain. This is a beautiful place. There's no doubt about it. Or like a friend of mine says, there's no doubt it. It's a beautiful place. Beautiful, beautiful architecture. I mean, it's all contemporary new, but very nice. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else I need to see here in the fort. I think I'm forted out. So we're just gonna end this one right here, right now in the rain. So, till then, as you always know, subscribe to my channel. And you all have a really good day.